Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey, if this is your first time seeing me or clicking on my video, hello, I'm Talent Love, or Portia Mercedes. You can call me whatever you want to call me, and it's nice to have you here. Listen, today we are doing a wash and go, and I'm showing you guys how I slay my edges and get these popping curls after I wash my hair, you guys. So I will be showing you what my hair looks like before she gets washed, and then obviously you see the after. You're gonna see how I achieve this. It looks like a cute cut in a hairstyle, but it's way easier than you think. So stay tuned and keep on watching. So basically, y'all can see this is what my hair looks like when it needs to be washed. I've been washing in like a week and a half, so you can see all the curls are like broken up and whatever. So I'm going to go wash and deep condition my hair, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I am back and freshly washed. So this is what my curls look like before I do anything to them. They're still damp, but you know, they're not as wet as I like. So here's all the things you're gonna need. So you're gonna need a spray bottle of warm water. I got the spray bottle from Target. It was like $1. And so yeah, I put warm water in it. And then secondly, you're going to need an essential oil bottle. So you can put whatever essential oils in it that you like. I typically prefer avocado oil. That's just been my new go-to. It's a little bit of coconut in there that you can see floating around, but my go-to has been avocado, and I just kind of like came across it when they didn't have grapeseed. I love grapeseed too. That's my #1 actually, but avocado is my second favorite, so we here with that. And then you're going to need this. So this is what I use. You could use any curl pudding of your choice, but the reason I use curl stretch pudding by Shea Moisture is because it actually stretches out the curls. Like, it doesn't have my curls like so tight up at the roots. Like when I did my curls before, like I was using another Shea Moisture product, the hibiscus one. It would like make my curls so tight and sucked in, and I found that the more product I put on my hair, the tighter the curls get. And yeah, so you could just kind of look up close and see my curl pattern. It's 3C4A hair, and it's just really soft, and just I'm in love with it. It's so freaking beautiful. So yeah, I have a bow. And I like to use a comb to spread it apart. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show y'all the step-by-step process that I do all over my head. So I literally just part my hair. Doesn't have to be even or anything like that. And I literally go little by little. Like, I do bigger sections a lot of the times. Like right now, I'm gonna do bigger sections. I'm not gonna, oh, my scalp is dry right here on my forehead. But yeah, I'm not gonna do a ton of small ones. So I take a section like this big, and I take my water bottle and I spray it down till it's wet. Hang on, I got a mirror behind so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I spray it down till it's wet, and then I squeeze this into the palm of my hand, and I run my fingers through it just to get it saturated and oiled, because I like the oil to penetrate into my hair, so my hair is just luscious. Okay. But the curls won't hold, they'll break apart if I just leave them just like this. So then I just dip my finger into here, and thank goodness I have short nails now. But I dip it into here, and I take about like that much. This stuff is like really custardy, it's thick. And then I just do like this, and I like rub it between my hands. Oops, got a piece in there that I didn't want. and I just rub it and rub it through, and I get the back like edges too, like where the kitchen at, and just let the curls go. So I just let them do whatever they want to, quite honestly. But yeah, so I'm going to show you the rest of my wash and go, but I'm not going to like fast forward or anything. I'm gonna just go ahead and do a talk through and see what's good with y'all. Look at me wetting my neck. You might want to do this with a towel, but I don't know. I don't really care about water. It doesn't really bother me. My hair was already wet, so yeah. Anyway, y'all, so how I came across this, actually, you know what, I wanted to tell y'all, this combination is called the LOC method, LOC, liquid, oil, and cream, or you could say leave-in, oil, and cream. But yeah, so it's supposed to lock in the moisture. And y'all, somebody, like, I was struggling at first when I became natural. Like, I went natural, cut my hair off, and then like grew it out, and then it fell out, and then I had to do it all over again. I just didn't understand. Well, first of all, I found out that my hair grows uneven. Y'all already know that, we talked about this. And yeah, so I found out that my hair grows uneven, and I was like, oh my god, it's falling out on the left side. What am I gonna do? I started like, I was like, I'm gonna cut it all off again. So I did that, and this time I went to a stylist. Did I go to a stylist the first time? No, I either let somebody else do it or I did it the first time. But anyway, this time around I went to a stylist, and I let her do it, and I let her show me how to style my hair, and she just kept trimming it every 3 months because I was obsessed with this one length that I had. So I was cool with it or whatever. And you see, y'all, my hair just, once I do this, it's just, I just let the curls do whatever, because they just curl up all on their own. So you see that? Yeah, so anyway, I was letting her do that, whatever. Then I decided, you know, I'm gonna grow it out. So I did, I grew it out. And then like, I was just like looking at all these girls on social media, because Instagram was getting bigger and bigger then. And I was just like, oh my god, their curls are so beautiful. Mine will never look like that. And people were like constantly telling me how pretty my hair was. And I was just like, girl, what? This joint be flying, like what? And I just thought that my curl pattern was how it was, and my hair just did what it did no matter what I put on it or whatever. So then I had come across like some article or something. Like I started Googling natural hair and then like hair types. So I was like, there's a hair type? Like what? Like nobody told me. So I started looking it up or whatever, because like in my family, we don't even talk about curl types. That's not even a thing, because I think me and my mom are the only ones with curly hair. Everybody, my sister has wavy. My cousin, one of them has a little wave, but they pretty much have like soft, like puffy hair. So beautiful, like that afro type. That looks really good if you like leave it afro like or put it in dreads. So yeah, nobody talks about that, so I didn't even know. So when I found out, I was like, okay, I gotta figure out my curl pattern. And it was so hard to identify my curl pattern because not a lot of people have it. Because I don't know, I just find that for a 3C4A hair is just really hard to come by. It's hard to identify it, if you ask me, because the curl pattern is like so different in each strand. Like it was really hard to identify. And then also my hair looked different. Your hair looks different if you have this type of hair when the curl pattern is different dry than it is wet. So it's really, really hard to identify on somebody else's head, and their curls might be a little bit smaller but the same type of curl. So it was just really hard for me to identify or whatever. So when I finally did identify, I was like looking up, well actually no, before I identified, I was looking up different ways or whatever of how to like keep the moisture in your hair and make your curls pop and blah 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 blah. And basically there's no rhyme or reason to this, to be quite honest with you. I just take whatever I feel. Yeah, so anyway, I was like looking at methods and ways that people like keep their curls popping or get them to flow and retain moisture, because my hair was falling out. That was the main thing I was looking. I'm like, oh my gosh, how do I retain moisture? And then they were like the LCO, where you do liquid, cream, and then oil, and then the lock method. That seemed to be the most popular one. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try that. And so I did, and I forgot what product I used first. I think I tried it with coconut oil first, and then I did it with the Shea butter, the Shea moisture, excuse me, and it was good. Oh my god, I was so excited. I was so excited. Well, then they were like, you know, you want to keep trying, you always want to try different oils on your hair and things like that. So I was like, okay, cool. So now I know to experiment with oils. So I started doing that or whatever. And the first one I decided to try was because everyone was like obsessed with coconut oil. So I was like, okay, let me see what else is out there, because coconut oil was doing it, but she wasn't really doing it. Like, she clocked in, but she was just like, you could tell she had a late night or whatever, and you know, she had been drinking, kind of a little hungover, so she was just doing enough work so she wouldn't get fired. Anyway, so then I was like, all right, cool, let me just see about grapeseed oil. And y'all, grapeseed oil, ooh, grapeseed oil does my curls like nobody's business. And at the time when I found it, it was everywhere, and now it's like nowhere. I can't find it anywhere. I was just getting it out of like the Walmart in the cooking aisle, and you know, making sure it was virgin and blah blah blah, not processed and this, that, and the third, and you know, all the good stuff you look for. And so I was just, oh, I was on the high of grapeseed oil. Then I mixed it with the grapeseed oil with coconut oil. Oh, you guys, match made in heaven, match made in heaven. So that's how I found my mix. So the Shea moisture, like I said, I was using that and I loved it, but you know, I noticed it was like hibiscus and something, Shea moisture, hibiscus and something, but it was making my hair like really shiny and greasy or whatever, which was cool. It made the, you know, it lasted, my hair was moisturized for like 3 days, and then it would like dry out a little bit, because you know, if you have curly hair is naturally dry. So yeah, I'm gonna title this joint how I do my wash and go things I learned about my hair or things, yeah, and then I'm put my hair tight slat. Anyway, I like realized that curly hair is just the driest out of all the hair types, and that's just what it is. So I was like, all right, cool. So I was okay with it being like super duper, you know, oily, not oily, just like, yeah, like greasy, oily, whatever, because I knew my hair was gonna eat it up in no time. So I went through that for a while, but then like my curls would just shrink onto my hair, like they were just on my daggone hair. Now y'all, I like to separate the piece that I like to put backwards, and then the rest of this goes forward. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, I realized that, and yeah, I liked what I was using, but it was actually like shrinking my hair or whatever. Like my curls, they would like be really tight, and that's cool and all, but I don't know, as you know, when you're fro, you don't want to, if you have shrinkage, you want your hair stretched as much as you can without doing heat if you can. So I just, you know, used it. I was cool with it. I loved my third day hair, which I still love my third day hair, because my hair gets so big on by that day, and when I do my puffs, like the curls on the ends are just freaking popping, like just oof, I'm here for it. So yeah, so I just dealt with it. So anyway, how I came across this is a Shea Moisture red palm oil and and cocoa butter curl stretch pudding with flaxseed oil for curly, coily, shrinkage prone hair. That's me. So how I came across this one was like maybe 2 weeks ago. I was in Target and I was looking for the one that I usually get, and they had placed it in a different spot than they normally do, not on the hair out. It was like where the makeup was, on its own little thing. So I was like, great, now I gotta try something new. Oh my gosh. And I don't like I like the same stylist on my hair, the same products. I hate really trying new stuff. I'm just not here for it. Not the one, never been the one. It's like, no, in my Darius voice. But y'all, if y'all don't watch B Loves Life sidebar, like, that's the woman who does seafood mukbangs. Her son is freaking hilarious. I just love him so much. But anyway, yeah, I just wasn't about it. I don't want to try it because, first of all, y'all, natural hair care products are freaking expensive. And I think my thing's about to end. I think it ends at 15 minutes, so we gonna show you. Is that it? Nope, still going. Maybe it's 16. Anyway, so yeah, hair care, I meant like natural hair products is expensive. It's like $12 for the pudding to like 15, depending on where you go. And I just don't, like, I don't have time for that. To buy a product that's like $15, that's half of $30. Like, nah, man. And then I don't like it. I'm gonna stick to what I know. I'm good. I'm good without you. I'm good. So anyway, I was like reading this and I was like, okay, it's for like hair that's like prone to not stretching. And I was like, let me smell it, because I gotta smell it. So I smelled it and I was like, this smells good. Oh my gosh. So after I smelled it and then I was like falling in love with the smell, I was like, I think we're gonna try it. So I grabbed it and then I walked past and saw the other one and I was like, bye sweetie. No sis, I found a new man. We don't need you anymore over here. We're good. So I was like, I'm gonna apply it the same way I apply the other one and see if it works. And oh my gosh, like, it works so good. Like, the only difference is it doesn't leave, but yeah, the only difference is it doesn't leave my hair that shiny. But I'm cool with that because I put oil all on it, as you can see, like oil everywhere. So I'm cool about that. What I do is I spray a shine mist on it at the end, and I'm gonna show y'all how to do that or whatever, just to, you know, whatever. And then, like, you know how you see the little bit of white right here, like it fades into my hair, like the hair soaks it all up within like 20 minutes, trust me. Like 20 minutes to an hour depending on the day. But yeah, so I just run it through like this, and then I let it curl. If it ever gets like stiff like y'all just saw at first, I just like run my fingers through a little bit more, like just break it apart with my fingers. Not too much though, because that's when all the frizzing starts. But yeah, so like you see how this one's long and stuck together. Just break them apart like this. I love my first day hair and my third day hair. Those are my two favorites. But yeah, y'all are getting the memo. Anyway, that's how I came across this one. Something I was about to tell y'all about my natural hair. Oh yeah, so I don't I'm like spraying my lights. They're getting it from me today. I do not use combs on my hair, like barely. I use it to like part it or whatever, but, and that's on occasion, but usually I'll use my fingers. I found that the less combing I do, did I do this corner already? I don't think I did. Let me do this corner first. I found that the less combing that I did or whatever, the less hair I lost. Less combing, less hair losing. My eyes leaking again, y'all. It's allergy season. I'm suffering. My nose stuffy, all of that. But I love y'all. Y'all here with me. We doing this together. It is what it is. Gonna be what it's gonna be. You see how that curl just snatched up? Boop. Yes. That's how we like it over here. It's just super duper curly. I know it looks crazy right now. I look like I'm trying to be a big kid with this. It looks like a little kid hairstyle, but you know, it's gonna come along. It's gonna come along. But yeah, I don't use a comb at all. And I love the fact that I don't use a comb because, yeah, combs was just like ripping out my hair, especially when it gets like how y'all saw in the beginning. Right before I do this to my hair, that don't even look like the same hair type. You try to stick a comb through that, sis, whoo-wee, like that's what you don't want. You don't want to stick a comb through that. See, look, very pretty. And it always looks crazy like at the root. I like this one. So the other cream was curling it up to the root. This one leaves the root flat and then it curls. Just what it does to my hair. And I'm okay with that because once it dries, I like to take like my comb, the stick comb, the stick part, and like just puff the hair up and just tease it a little bit, but not too much. I really like how you see it when it's wet. I like it to dry like that because my hair won't shrink past this, not with this product. This is how it will be all day long, just like this. And the reason I like it like this is because, and not like super puffy, is because tomorrow it'll be fluffier, and by the time it's third day hair and it's time for me to put it in a puff, it's really wide and fluffy and the curls have like fanned out all on their own. They don't need my help. So yeah, I just let them do whatever they do and leave it at that. But yeah, I don't know, I think that what I'm gonna do for y'all is I'm going to show y'all 3 days, like next time I do a natural hair video, I'm gonna show y'all my 3 days of natural hair, where I show y'all my first day, which is this, and I show y'all how I cover it at night to maintain the curls, and then the next day what they look like, and then I'll show y'all my 3rd day hair when I do my edges and my puff and just slay it. Slay the existence of anybody that comes across me. But yeah, y'all, I just went on this journey of like just embracing myself and embracing my curls, embracing my hair that God gave me. And yes, I'll always love wigs, duh, I mean, but I just really wanted to find a way to just love what God gave me. And like by me finding these products, I know it sounds so cheesy, but I'm not being sponsored by any of them. I don't know y'all, I don't know them. I don't know them. But by me like finding these products or whatever, like it just really makes me feel good about myself. Like literally when I'm walking on the street, I think everybody's looking at me and my curls because I just feel so beautiful. And I just can't believe my hair was always like this. And I didn't know, like I didn't know that it does. Like look at that, it looks like I have a roller set that they like took out with the tiny rollers. Like what? Who even am I? But anyway, you guys, I really can't wait till it gets like big, like huge and fluffy. I gotta stop cutting it for it to do that, I know, but I just be getting scissor happy. Like I told y'all in the last one, I'm not watching no more natural videos. Not while I'm sitting at my daggone vanity. Never again. It won't get me. Won't bamboozle me. But yeah, I'm just in love with it. I love my hair. Right now, it's my favorite thing about me. On the outside, okay? Not outside of my brain. Because that thing is vicious, you know what I'm saying? I am every woman. So yeah, if you want it to be like a little bit more curly, you just go back and redo it. But like this, honestly, I'm gonna leave it just like this. I know it looks like really spaced out right here, but I'm telling you, it shrinks upward. Trust me, like no matter what I do, it's gonna shrink upward. And the white, like I said, it just melts right into the hair. Like it's white here, but if you look in the back, like it's pretty much almost melted in. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys my second to last step. I really need a towel, but my towel's across the room and it's just gonna have to stay there. But I got one of my bonnets here, so yeah. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I'm showing y'all what I do to it. So what I like to do next is I like to just finesse the edges. And I know you're like, sis, what edges? They're all covered up. Like right here, I just like to finesse it just in case, you know, the wind hits it and it flies backward or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You want the edges snatched, just, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna be using, y'all already know, my Pretty Perfect edges. And I get them from one of my good friends, Kishana. And you know, her links in the description per always, because just everybody has to know about this. And no, I'm not sponsored. I just really love this stuff. Like, so I literally, because this is the only part that comes up, I just go here and you don't even need that much. But what I've been doing is, so because I put it on my hair when my hair is wet lately, like it lays all on its own, like oof. But because my hair is so wet, what I like to do is I add just a little trick, because it makes the consistency a little bit stickier, and I just love it because I can finesse my hair a little bit more and it doesn't leave that hard, like nasty dark gel cakey cast. You know how it is with the dark gel. Like normally, y'all, I had like given up on dark gel, period. Like I was using I still have it somewhere in this house. It's Eco Style hair gel and the one crystal or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna be using this one, my edge control brush comb, whatever. And yes, it looks gross. They all do. No matter what you do, they look gross. And I just go like this, and I just, you know what I'm saying, just like finesse it into there. You could use the brush if you really want to be fancy, but I don't know. I was watching this YouTuber and she was saying how the brush pulls out your hair, and like if you notice, you don't never see no hairs in the comb, but you see all the hairs in the brush. And I was like, you got a point, sis. So yeah, so now I don't do that. I mean, sometimes if I'm feeling fancy, but I don't make it an everyday thing. And yeah, so yeah, I just like do my hair up like that, so the edges are like just whoop, pretty or whatever. And like I said, I don't pull my curls. I like them flat. And I go over here to the other side and do the same thing. And then sometimes I'll just put it a little bit back behind my ear, not the curls, just the edges. And then my little ones on the side I like to lay flat and then cut them over. And then yeah, so we're almost done. So my last and final thing that I like to do is just spray this. And this is by Organics Pure Beauty and Simple. It's Weightless Hydrating Mist Oil, and it's in Nourishing plus coconut oil. So it's a Weightless, there we go, got it to focus, hydrating mist. And I do this because like I told you, this one, it doesn't leave your hair like ashy, but it doesn't leave like a lot of shine. And it'll shine the first day because of the oil that's sitting under the hair, but you know what I'm saying, when you come in with this one, it like keeps the shine for the next couple of days. So I just like to go across and spray, give it a good spray. And it's smells, oh my god, it smells so good. Oh my god. I always like really like to spray my back left corner because that's the corner that grows the freaking slowest, okay? She's always playing catch up. She's always late. So yeah, this is how I do my wash and goes, and I hope you guys liked it, and I love you guys so much. If you want to see more hair videos like this about different styles that I do with my hair, then I need you to like this video, give me a big thumbs up. That really helps me. I need you to comment below and tell me what type of styles you want to see, because I know a lot of people were curious about my wash and go, and how I get, like, I've had people ask me on social media, are my curls set, like, or does my hair just do this? And it does just do this when you work with it a little bit, but my wash and goes are not like I'm literally just washing my hair and walking out the house. It's not that, sis. So hopefully if you have my hair type, or you know, you do have a curl pattern, more curl than wave, you could try this method, the lock method, and see if that works for your wash and goes. And yeah, so until next time, I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. As usual, we are on the road to 500, you guys. 500. We gained 3 subscribers last night. Shout out to all of you for that. We are on the road to 500, and when I get to 500, I'm going to do a giveaway, like I've stated before. And yeah, I'm just waiting. So you guys, share this video. And yeah, until next time, you guys, I love you so much. Stay fresh and stay fierce. Bye.